Hi, this is Suzanne from EFT Emotional Freedom Techniques, EFT-scripts, scripts.com. You can probably hear my cat and some birds and some dogs in the background, so I do apologize about that. But I got inspired to do a video today about how you can improve your self-confidence. A lot of good things have happened to me. I'm a very confident person and I know how to get the best out of people. Also, sometimes I seem to get the knack of getting the worst out of people, but let's leave that for another time. So I recorded some things that happened to me that I think are very ordinary things that happen to the average person, and you may not see them as people being nice to you, or nice things that people do for you, or nice things that people have said to you. And this is my list. I don't know if you can see it very clearly. I just wrote the simplest, most ordinary list I could possibly think of, so that you will know how easy it is to write a list of simple things, simple good acts, or good things that people have said to you that can contribute to making you feel better about yourself and your worth to them. And even though I know that self-worth has nothing to do with what other people think you're worth, it's about what you think you're worth, but it's a step in the right direction to remind yourself of the things that people have said or done about what you think is your worth. So I've got this list in one hand, I'm going to be tapping with the other hand, okay? So you can do like I'm doing with your list, and repeat it over and over and over and over and over again. Do it every day for, let's say, 6 weeks and see how you feel. Okay, so here we go. I'm not going to do setup, reminder, all that useful stuff, but just for today I'm going to use a very simpler, more advanced form of EFT. So please bear with me. If you really hung up on a setup, you can do one. Even though I'm about to say these statements, I deeply love and accept myself, is fine. Or if you're doing positive EFT and you hold your hand on your heart first, then do your version of that. I'm just going to do a very simple, easy version of EFT, because simple and easy is fine by me. I'm not a complicated, sophisticated, let's overcomplicate things person. Anyway, right, let's get on with it. All right, I was allowed on the bus. I was allowed off the bus. See, it may not seem like a great thing to you, but that's something good that somebody did for me. They allowed me on the bus and they allowed me off the bus. I think that's good. The receptionist at the gym said, "How are you?" and she smiled at me. I know it's her job too, but for heaven's sake, it did feel friendly and it did make me feel good. And so I'm going to remind myself of this. I was introduced to a nice guy who said to my spouse that I'm attractive. Well, even though at my age and his age, I mean, he's a really drop-dead gorgeous young man, and I'm way over 50. That's a bit of a stretch. That's tapping on under the arm so you can see where I'm tapping. You know what? It was a nice gesture for him to make, and I know that he made that gesture to please me. He didn't have anything to gain from pleasing me, and so it was a really nice gesture. And I like to tap as I am reminded that he made that gesture for me. Another good thing that happened to me, I'm tapping under my arm now so you can see like this. The woman at the supermarket said thank you when I purchased my groceries. You see, these are all simple, ordinary things, and you may think, well, everybody does that, but it doesn't matter. Remind yourself all the good things that people did for you. Tap on it as you're reminding yourself, I was allowed on the bus, I was allowed off the bus. The receptionist at the gym said, "How are you?" and smiled at me. I was introduced to a nice guy who said to my spouse that I'm attractive, even though at my age and his age, that's a bit of a stretch. It was a nice gesture for him to make, and he made it to please me, and that makes me feel good. The woman at the supermarket said thank you when I purchased my groceries. See, all these people thought about me, and it may not even enter your mind that when ordinary things like that happen to you, it's because somebody is thinking well of you. And it's good to tap as you read out your list. Like I said, it's a list of ordinary things. There you go, you can see it now. It's a list of very ordinary things that happened to me today. And you can do that too. So, go and make your own list. As you can see, it can be the most ordinary thing. It doesn't have to be that special, you know. And happy tapping. Bye-bye now.